he got to play.
Well, I was going to ask you, both of y'all, what is the importance of like a point guard playing? Because we've seen like they did some like Bill initiating, Booker initiating, and they can, but I feel like you look on the other side and you see like what Mike Conley does.
Well, it's taken away. It's taken away from their ability because now, you know, they don't have that freedom to just run around and get them screens and everything like they were before. It takes it away because now I'm on a ball. But when you're that 2 guard or 3 guard or even that shooter, you don't. It's a different mindset when it comes to point guards because now it's like if I see he killing, all right, I'm not going. Just always give it to him on a wing, just like, all right, here, Bonzi, do your thing, you killing. No, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through different sets to get him different looks. So now it's like, all right, now we're gonna go Bonzi on a post. Boom, okay, he killing. All right, come back. Boom, next time down court, hey, let's go 2 through. Now the big setting the screen for Bonzi to come over in the corner. Hey, here, you know, you just getting them at different looks, opposing with the same things. Like, yo, we gonna keep feeding him, man. Man, it's IT is that point guard. You know, that's shit. He's been playing it his whole life, but he is a scoring point guard. That's what's the other good thing about it because now you can't leave him open. You know what I'm saying? It's like most point guards is like, okay, he could barely shoot a little bit. Like, I'll take my chances. Fuck it. Right. But shit, we know IT can knock it down. So it would definitely open it up, at least if nothing else, for Bradley Beal, for KD, for Devin Booker. It'll definitely open it up.
Yeah. Do we worry about his size though? Like we see in the playoffs, they'll just isolate pick and roll, like they find IT because of his size.
That's basketball.
Play him off the court.
That's basketball in general. You know, they always try to find the whole NBA game is finding that mismatch. Let's exploit it. So he's been dealing with that since he got into the game. So I think he'll be fine. But just to your point earlier, I think, you know, having a guy like IT at the point, it just makes the other guys more comfortable. Because, you know, like as a point guard, they used to dealing in the middle of the court. Like when you're a scorer and you're a wing player, you're used to catching the ball on the wing with a live dribble. You know what I mean? So I throw it to you. Now you got the pivot you can start working before you start dribbling, your pump fakes and all that stuff. But when you have 2 guard trying to play the point, it's just a different type of feel because now you're attacking at the wrong angles that you're not used to. So now you get IT to throw that mug to Book, Bill on them wings and stuff. Now they catch and shoot players now, which Bill is probably more of a catch and shoot player. Don't get me wrong, he can get something off the dribble, but that's really not his total trick. So now you takes a lot of because and I don't know if you ever dribble like that, but you probably play a little point.
In my day,
man, it wears you out trying to man, them dudes putting that, you know, that kind of wears you down a little bit.
And you got to score.
Yeah, and you got to score. Right. So yeah, kind of just take a little pressure off and let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? You got a KD, Bill, Booker on the wings. Whew.
Guys that can get 30 a night.
Yeah, so you know now,
now
you're a little more deadlier. You know what I'm saying? But you're asking, you know, those guys to kind of do and Booking. Those guys done well all season, trying to. You know, just trying to make shift being a point guard or whatever. But I would put in a true point guard to let those guys, especially at this time of the season, let them guys be who they are and they're scorers from them wings. So I would go that route.
Just like you gotta look at the way that Larry Brown did it with the Sixers. You know, had Eric Snow running point. Yeah. So then that way Chuck could just
do what he's best at.
Run all around. Yeah, do what he's best at.
As soon as he catch that ball, whoo. Iverson.
And that's what they got to do. Like IT, you got to trust in him. I mean, shit, he only ran point his whole position. I mean, his whole life. But you got to entrust that. Look, he's gonna make the right decisions. Now, could be the reason they ain't playing. He might still be hurt. Hip might still be fucked up. I don't know.
So he got there late in the season.
But still, no. At some point, it's a talent, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta play him. I gotta play him because if not, what the fuck I bring him here for? Definitely. I could have just had another young boy just fill the roster. Right. What I bring him here for if I ain't gonna play him?
And we may see him because Grayson Allen, got hurt game 1, came back game 2, got hurt again. So I imagine he'll be out again. So they may have those, or they will have some guard minutes to fill somewhere.
Have to.
And we just hoping Coach Vogel makes some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the people who really watch hoop, they want to see what that part. Is Vogel going to make some adjustments? Is he going to do some of the stuff that we're talking about? You know, you're missing Grayson Allen now, who's played great for you. Now, who's you going to go to next? Who you going to put in? Who's the backup point guard? It's got to. I mean, tell me who's on their team.
Bill. Whenever Booker out,
you know what I'm saying. So now you got to bring in a guy like IT, who's played in some big games, who's averaged 30 in this league, who gets it, and he's hungry. You know what I'm saying? He's so hungry to get out there and be successful. It's crazy. So you got to use that. I think he's gonna be a guy, hopefully, fingers crossed for everybody who loves IT, that he can come in and change the series for him and get that momentum back for him.
And then again, with that talent, as that coach, if I got him there, at some point, I got to play this motherfucker. I got to have, now's the time I'm supposed to have confidence in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got there late in the season and this and that, and he been there long enough to know, like, at least 2 or 3 of the basic plays and 2 or 3 of the defensive sets and defensive schemes. He ain't stupid. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it comes down to the fact of, it looks like again, we're on the outside looking in. Looks like Vogel don't have that faith in him. He don't trust him. Yeah. That's why, he just sitting over there and he riding, and it's gonna hurt. But like you said, hey, gotta play Grayson. Gotta play him now since Grayson hurt.
Out. I have an adjustment for the Suns, and I don't think either of you two are gonna like it. I think they have to shoot more threes. Not saying like it's only that, but they've taken 50 through 2 games. The Celtics in game 1 took 49 by themselves. Minnesota's defense is too good. I think you have good shooters. You just need them shooting threes because Minnesota, again, they got Gobert in the middle, McDaniels and Edwards. They're good to funnel. Like, I'd let KD take the mid-range. It's 2 points, and we're not going to foul him. We'll let Booker take the mid-range. We'll let Bill take the mid-range because y'all not going to get hot from 3, and Rudy's not going to foul you, so you're not going to get easy points at the free throw line. I feel like they got to get up a few more threes.
Well, no. Well, the whole thing comes from not even getting up more threes. I got to get more fucking stops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we taking the ball out every time, yeah, it's going to fuck shit up. That means what? No transition points. Ain't nobody warm because now every time on defense, they scoring and we taking it out and they doing what? Walking it up instead of being in that transition to be able to push it up. You got it starts on that defensive end. I don't think it's more threes that they got to take. They got to be more efficient with the ones they do take, and they just got to pick it up, get a stop, get a steal,
and go the other way,
get a good rebound. You know what I'm saying? Every time when you take that ball out, I don't care how fast or how many points the team average, taking it out every time is going to fuck up your offense. Like, no, we got to get some stops, Get some stops and scores down the other end. Easy buckets, especially if we've been struggling. You know what I'm saying? They got the size with Gobert and Cat. We've been struggling to get some shots, get some good layups and shit like that because they got rim defenders and shit. So, what's the easy bucket? Neither one of them is fast enough to stick with Phoenix bigs. So, got to go. Got to get a stop. All right, we out. We out. Whoever get it, push it. They got guys that can handle the ball. You know what I'm saying? As we just mentioned, we got to be out. Get some stops.